Because all of this mess, he died for it. All of this mess, he wants you to lay down at the foot of the cross, and he says, be done with it. So this is what we're going to do tonight. As the band comes back out, we're going to give you guys the time to respond. Our prayer has been that the Spirit would fall heavy, and as conversation after conversation, all throughout today, not just tonight, but all throughout today has been, lay down your chains. Get rid of the baggage in your life. So we want to have an opportunity, as we will have leaders from the back. We'll have them lined up here. We'll have us, myself, that if there is something in y'all's heart, and here's how the Spirit works. Specifically speaking to those of you who do not know Jesus Christ intimately and personally, that you may not have the Spirit in your heart. If you feel a tugging, if you feel a push, if you feel a tingling sensation in your body that's just like, I know that there's something more to life than what I'm living. I know that there is something more that I have not experienced yet. I know that I'm missing something. Would you be so bold to come down, and we'll have people help walk you through that process. There's nothing more powerful than a testimony. I'll be the first to tell you that. People can't argue about Jesus. They can argue about its existence. They can argue about whether his word is true. They can argue about all that stuff, even though they're wrong. But they can't ever argue about what God has done in your life. They will never be able to argue with what Jesus Christ has done to you personally and in you personally. Secondly, if there's anybody here who may be a Christian, but you're sick and tired of holding on to the chains. You're sick and tired of living with baggage that just weighs you down. Would y'all be so bold to come forward and let us pray over you? Get rid of it. Lay it down. Let us pray over you. And walk in that new free lifestyle that he's already paid for. So, FCA staff, if y'all will come forward, if you would be here at the altar for anybody who wants to come. All it takes is one person. Coming down to the altar is not going to save you. That's not what I'm saying. God already knows the attitude of your heart, regardless of what you do or you don't do. But there is something in your soul, if there's something in your spirit that you just want to lay off, you want to get rid of, that you want to come and accept Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior. You can lay something down. You can come forward and lay it. Huddle leaders, if there's anybody from your huddle that's come down front, would you please come down with them? Pray over them. Talk with them. See what's on their heart. This will definitely help open up huddle leader time afterwards. For those of you who are still in the stand, would you please do one thing for me? Would you turn to your neighbor? Would you turn to your neighbor and ask them if they want to come up? If there's somebody that wants to come up, you come up with them.